Under the stadium lights, dreams ignited the night. 100 meters of glory, hearts racing with might. Ben Johnson stood tall, the crowd's thunderous roar. A moment of triumph, he had fought for it all. Gold's a treasure, he said, no one can take it away. But shadows were lurking, waiting to play. With every stride forward, the stakes grew high. In the pursuit of a dream, truth can often lie. Chasing gold, we run for the prize. But the weight of our choices can blind us with lies. What's victory worth when the cost is your name? In the blink of an eye, it all crumbles to shame. Chasing gold, we rise and we fall. In the race for redemption, we question it all. What's left in the end when the glory's untold? When the medals are tarnished and dreams turn cold. The race was a blur, the finish line near. A lifetime of struggle, the moment was here. But just one day later, the truth came to light. A test that revealed what was hidden from sight. Steroids, they shouted, the whispers grew loud. A hero turned villain before the proud crowd. Carl Lewis stood ready with dignity bright as Johnson's gold faded into the night. Chasing gold, we run for the prize. But the weight of our choices can blind us with lies. What's victory worth when the cost is your name? In the blink of an eye, it all crumbles to shame. Chasing gold, we rise and we fall. In the race for redemption, we question it all. What's left in the end when the glory's untold? When the medals are tarnished and dreams turn cold. The cheers turned to silence, the dreams left behind. In the quest for success, we often lose sight. For every fast lane, there's a price to be paid. In the shadows of glory, the truth can't evade. The truth can't evade. So here's to the runners, the ones who stay true. In the race of integrity, it's all up to you. With every heartbeat, let your spirit be bold. For the real victory lies in the stories we hold. Chasing gold, we run for the prize. But the weight of our choices can blind us with lies. What's victory worth when the truth is your name? In the blink of an eye, it all crumbles to shame. Chasing gold, we rise and we fall. In the race for redemption, we question it all. What's left in the end when the glory's untold? When the medals are tarnished and dreams turn cold. So remember this tale of glory and fall. In the chase for the gold, we can lose it all. With every new dawn, let the truth be your guide. For the real treasure's found in the heart, not the pride.
In the heart of St. Louis, where dreams take flight, the crowds gathered around, ready for the night. A marathon called, the runners took their place, but the road ahead held a different kind of race. Lorz lined up with hope in his eyes, a journey of sweat beneath the vast skies. The cramps gripped him tight, like a thief in the night. A desperate decision, would he stand or take flight? Chariots of glory, on wheels he would ride, 10 miles behind him, with fate as his guide. echoes of a dream so bright. In the chariots of glory, he found his own right. With every passing mile, doubt whispered in the dark, but Fred held his ground, igniting a spark. The car had its say, but it couldn't steal his soul. As he leapt from the metal, determined and whole. 5 miles to the finish, the stadium in sight. The cheers of his countrymen igniting the night. A runner reborn, he dashed like the wind. In the race for redemption, his spirit would not bend. Chariots of glory, on wheels he would ride. 10 miles behind him, with fate as his guide. When the engine faltered, he rose up to fight. With fire in his heart, he ran into the light, chasing the echoes of a dream so bright. In the chariots of glory, he found his own right. With every stride forward, the crowd's roar grew loud. As he crossed that finish, the first of the proud. But whispers of doubt hung heavy in the air. Did he run the true race, or was it unfair? Yet victory's sweet taste can sometimes deceive. In a world full of dreams, what do we believe? For glory can shine, but the truth is the key. In the heart of the race is more than just speed. Chariots of glory, on wheels he would ride. 10 miles behind him, with fate. In the shadow of the stadium, under Berlin skies, Dora took her place, wearing hopes and lies. With every leap she took, the crowd held their breath, but little did they know she danced with her own depth. Gold medals were shining, but the truth was concealed. A heart torn between worlds, a fate unsealed. Every high jump, a story untold. Behind the mask of glory, a soul feeling cold. Beyond the jump, where shadows fall, she rose to the sky, but the truth called her name. With courage in her heart, she answered the call. In a world made of labels, she broke every chain. Wearing courage like a crown. The Nazis had a vision, a twisted kind of pride, to mold her into history, to force her to hide. Honor and glory, they whispered in her ear, but behind the bright facade there lingered only fear. Setting records in the air while the ground held her tight. Caught between the shadows, she fought her own fight. With every jump, a battle. With every smile, a tear. In a world full of echoes, she carried her own fear. Beyond the jump, where shadows fall, she rose to the sky, but the truth called her name. With courage in her heart, she answered the call. In a world made of labels, she broke every chain. Dora,
courage like a crown. Years pass like whispers, but the truth lingers on. In a time of deception, her spirit was strong. A name in the history, yet so much more inside. A journey of acceptance, a truth she can't hide. So let the world remember as we gather around the highs and the lows in the stories we found. In the heart of the jumper, the spirit stays free. Beyond the jump, she found her own destiny. Through the silence, wearing courage like a crown. So here's to the dreamers